What up? It's your boy T Bear here. Reactions, hot takes. Get your hot takes. So it's that time where Pllana Production does the the wrestling hot takes as well too. The video is actually only like 8 minutes, but you know me with hot takes, it's gonna take longer as well too. Now, the reason why I want to show the thumbnail if I get started because it looks hilarious. I just it just looks so hilarious. And it's because look at it. Oh man, Photoshop wherever are too funny though. But anyway, the topic is the first topic is Roman Reigns world champion, WWE champion. Do I think he's the world champion? Now I cannot stand his tribal queef character. I cannot stand him as a heel right now. But I wouldn't say he's the worst champion. I feel like it's far more worst champion than it is though. I still say Brock is like up there, but he almost on the verge of surpassing Brock, especially if they make him win, go past WrestleMania 40 with the title, man. Like at this point, you just stat padded. You're not really caring about the title. You're not caring about the Roman or anything as well too. And I always say any fan that want that to happen is just trolling fans or just want records to be broke out of spite. Mainly, and that's what mainly saw Hogan as well too. I mean, because other than that though, enough's enough, man. He has to drop the title, man. I mean, even Hill fans are one of them dread titles, well, too. Now, I mean, I know he was the best thing since Hill for the Hill fans, but at this point, now the Hill fans want like, okay, enough's enough, man. It's time to move on as well, too. All right. I mean, the ones that do want to have it just trolling fans just to see the other wrestling fans pissed off. That's all that is. Nothing more, nothing less, in my opinion, as well. So anyway, other than that, and or they are the Hill fans. They want to happen, but are afraid that once he drop it, Dudley's gonna fall because this run of his is the best thing since sliced bread to them. So anyway, let's hear what this hot takes going along with other hot takes. Let's get it. But that thumbnail is funny as hell right there. Now, I was doing Wrestling Wednesday, but I'm working home for lunch. I said, let me get this out of the way because you know this is longer than any other video as well too. I don't want to keep pushing videos back. Anyway, hold on a second. I'm back. Set my piece. Let's hear finals.
Welcome back to another Hot Takes episode, and the first one comes from Twitter, and they say that Roman Reigns is the worst champion ever. That is a hot take. I don't think he's the worst. I think we've had some worse ones, but this last year, Roman Reigns not being a full-time wrestler, showing up part-time, barely showing up, has affected his title reign, and people are unhappy, so I understand the frustration. In fact, the next hot take also comes from Twitter, and they say that they feel like in 10 years, we're going to look back and realize Roman Reigns' title reign wasn't all that great, at least the end of it. Every match ends the same. He never shows up. He's not presented as strong alone. The best part are the promos and the segments.
Pretty much that's. Hey, I'm gonna be honest. Like I said, this is like hypothetically speaking. If I was a Hill fan, I would feel like the only poor part was the beginning as well too. But like the beginning, now I mean, and the reason why I say that because I almost was given a pass for it. If it's kept with the wreck everybody and leave thing, leave it at that. Still the whole acknowledgement, upstairs, and then the bloodline nonsense and always needs some kind of shenanigans or shitty ending to keep titles. Now I mean, I would have kept that pass for him as well as if folks would have tried to villainize you kept in that pass. I would still give him a slight pass, but part because of folks was trying to villainize me for giving pass and this whole and what he's done. I'm like, nah, I can't take it. And so I will say like this: only people who's going to be they'll look back call this run great is folks who was dying from it to be a heel for a while as well too. That and like I said, the only best part would be the promos and say. But other than that, it's the same old in this same old match as well too. So, like I said, let's hope 40 he drops it to Cody. Let's just hope. All right. Do not get because I feel like him holding the title is going to hurt more than him dropping the title. Because a lot of people say that him drop side is going to hurt because they feel like the people that he going to drop it to, or there's nobody that can hold up the WWE like he did. I highly doubt there's a lot of people who's holding on right now. There's just right now is like on a it's like somewhat slightly hold back because of his title reign. But anyway, but let's keep going. Let's see what he say.
That is another pretty spicy take about Roman Reigns. And unfortunately, Roman Reigns becoming a part-timer, a severe part-timer, not just a normal part-timer, but severe, only showing up a couple times every few months, has done some real damage. Like I said, it's not a good thing. I understand everyone's frustration, and I think that this title reign originally was looking like one of the best of all time, but now it's kind of looking just average based off of the last year and a half. So I understand why people aren't happy about this, and I kind of agree with their dissatisfaction. He's got to drop the title soon. The next hot take comes from Mr. Dell Jr., and they say, have Rock versus Roman at WrestleMania.
No. If Bad Enough Folks One was wanting CM Punk and Roman Reigns instead of Cody and Roman Reigns, no. Please let it happen at have Cody and Roman Reigns have it at WrestleMania 40. Please do that. All right. You already put yourself in this position by not having them drop at 39 just because you want them to pass that thousand reign mark. Understandable. And Cody Wade and y'all made up for it with what y'all been doing with Cody as well too, as well as many other as well as which of them enjoy anything. But at this point, do not prolong this any longer, man. Do not prolong this any longer. Let it happen at Royal Rumble. Let Rock and Roman happen at SummerSlam at least. Vice versa. Let that happen at SummerSlam or Punk and Roman has SummerSlam. Don't prolong Cody to SummerSlam. Please do not. I mean, and the thing about it, again, I'm very scared. Maybe I should stop listening to the naysayers as well too, who wants Roman to hold it to at least pass the Hogan record. And there's some issue they actually want him to pass the Bruno Sammartino record. That's too damn long. But the Hogan record is too damn long as well too. But I will say this: I'd rather him drop it at WrestleMania 40. If they must have to do this, then Hogan record only. That's it. I don't want it to happen, but because I'm at this point, I'm like, if they must, just to appease the folks that just want to see other fans pissed off, do it then. All right. Anyway, let's see what Pllana got to say.
Mania and Cody versus Roman at SummerSlam, where then Cody wins at SummerSlam, and I don't think that's a terrible idea. Like, I would love to see The Rock and Roman Reigns go head-to-head at WrestleMania. That is a dream match in the making. However, I don't think the WWE or the fan base can survive with Roman Reigns holding that championship belt until SummerSlam, because if WWE does want him to hold it till SummerSlam, they'll probably wait until September when he beats Hogan's record, and that would just be even longer, and then they would say, you know what, maybe we gotta wait till WrestleMania 41, and I don't think anybody here wants to see Roman Reigns hold that championship for another year and a half or whatever the time is going to be at that point. I don't
Thank you. He spoke for himself. Not really nobody. Only people want to do it is just trolling fans and people out of spite of that's doing wanting it to happen out of spite of Hogan. I mean, because it's how controversial, how racial he is, racist he is, and everything. That's it. Other than that, anybody really wanted it just trolling, just to see fans pissed off. Because like I said, all this done is just nothing but him holding the title just to break records. And where he barely wrestling. That's the thing. And like I said, he's severely part time. He's not like even Brock wasn't at that much of a part time. He's severely part time. But anyway,
see another 18 months of this guy's champion. Prodigy Wrestling Figure says that I genuinely think that Randy Orton should be the one to dethrone Roman at the Royal Rumble, and then we get Cody versus Randy at WrestleMania for the belts. If Cody wins, he can retain the title against Roman Reigns at SummerSlam.
Okay,
that is a lot to.
I'm not against that idea. Cause that's like, and this is I would not say that this kind of the more added reason why Cody must win at 40. Because this will be a good little story for him and Randy Orton. You know what I mean? Even if he has to drop the Randy Orton at SummerSlam and get it back, though. You know what I mean? I feel like, faces are better at to them. I guess you can say faces are better at multiple champions than long champions. Multiple reigns than long reigns as well too. So so that's why I'm okay. But if this happened, I'm okay with it either way. But like I said, I doubt they're gonna let Roman drop it at Royal Rumble. I doubt he's gonna be at. Well, no, I'm not gonna doubt that. I doubt he dropping at Royal Rumble as well too. But I can see Randy Orton having a match against Roman Reigns at Royal Rumble. I can see that happening. I can definitely see that happening as well too. But I'd rather Cody do it at WrestleMania 40. But either way, if that would take some to finish the story, I'll take it. Other than that, let's see what he say.
Impact. Number one, I would love to see Randy Orton become the champion. I would, but I don't think it should be at the Royal Rumble. And if you do have it beat Roman at the Rumble, just to have Cody versus Randy at WrestleMania, I feel like it will feel rushed. I'd rather see Cody win at WrestleMania and then slowly build a long feud with Randy at WrestleMania 41 or SummerSlam of 2024.
Exactly.
So no, I do not agree with this hot take. I'm sorry, Prodigy Wrestling Figures. The next hot take says Cody winning the Royal Rumble back-to-back.
Here's a Roman is this time he at number one. It was now this I said this in another post. That's the only reason I'm okay with him getting the Royal Rumble if he starts the number one. That will be that will be the only way I'm okay with that. That will be the only way I'm okay with it. Because like I said, I'll be honest, I'd rather him do his Elimination Chamber than Royal Rumble because I don't want fans turning on him, right? But if they use this way, this can be all this will make him a lovable character. This will keep him lovable because he's shown, like I said, it's making it more wholesome. It's showing that he's fighting more adversity and everything as well too, and that's a good idea. But let's hear what Pllana. That's the only idea I'm okay with him winning the Royal Rumble if he does that. If he starts at number one, that's the only reason. Other than that, if he comes out 30 something like that, no. But he starts at number one and go to the end. That's going to be awesome. That'd be an awesome moment right there.
Isn't a bad idea. This time being at number one, it would make him finishing the story more wholesome. And I just don't know. I'd rather see CM Punk be the one who wins the Rumble this year. Cody already did it last year.
Like I said, I do think that I do feel that CM Punk should do it, and if he wins the Rumble, Cody win the Elimination Chamber. I can see that.
But again, I'd rather see Cody, if anything, go through the Elimination Chamber as the first entrant or whatever, and fight his way through to get to WrestleMania. I feel like that would be the better option for Cody, while giving CM Punk the Royal Rumble victory. Alex says that Punk is a bigger draw than Roman Reigns and Cody Rhodes. I will say I do think
that's true. That's true. And fortunately, that's probably why a lot of folks wanted. I got folks in the damn group on there wanting Paul versus Roman instead of Cody versus Roman as well too. But they feel like that's a bigger draw and everything. I still think like Cody and Roman is a better draw. I mean, I know Paul has a bigger story to Roman than Cody, but I feel like they truthfully equally have one. Because folks, he never mentioned the part about them beating Roman and I think it's Dean or Roman or Seth for the tag title and all that. Their feud they had when it was him and the Rose Brothers with Dusty involved as well too. I don't think they brought that up as well too. So that'd be a good little tidbit right there. So I still think Cody should do it, but I understand him thinking that he's a bigger draw. Punk's a bigger draw because it's CM Punk.
Punk is a bigger draw than Cody. However, I don't think the same can be said about Roman Reigns. Roman Reigns right now, I think, is the top star of wrestling, of the entire business. I think he is the number one name right now in the business. But I guess we got to wait and see what happens with the ratings on SmackDown when CM Punk was there. We got to see if there's really, a shift. True. But if anything, WWE has the two top draws in the business right now, which would be CM Punk and Roman Reigns. Whoever is number 1 and 2 doesn't matter. The fact that they are both in WWE is kind of wild. Bullet Crazy 117 says LA Knight is over.
Over, but not main event over. I will say this: he's definitely over. I still say he's still somewhat main event over. I mean, it's just I will like for him to get the USA title as well too. Get that build back up to the main event as well too. I will say that. I mean, I feel like a lot of people say that was a bad idea to have him go against Reigns at Crown Jewels and all that. I don't think that was a bad idea. I mean, that was giving him a test to see if he's ready for the main event, and he shot out the park. He shot it in the park. I mean, and I don't think this is the motion. I think it's real that was a test water, test him out. He's doing good, but let's pull him back and give him the rightful mid card title like he should have got before though.
but not main event over, and I completely disagree. I think LA Knight is definitely over, main event over. If not, he's one of the top stars. There's a reason he was the #1 merch seller in the last 4 or 5 months before CM Punk returned, and even with CM Punk back, he's still in the top 5. I think he's #3. There's a reason why everybody's screaming his name. Everybody's screaming LA Knight and saying yeah all at the same time. It's because LA Knight is definitely over. The general audience.
Folks are saying yeah at other wrestling promotions as well too. So that's how over he is. So he's main event over. Because right now I like I said right now, just give him a mini card title to build him back up to the go for a main event title as well too. But yeah.
Guy. Unfortunately, though, he is getting lost in the shuffle because you do have Seth Rollins and CM Punk now feuding, and then you have Roman Reigns and then Cody Rhodes.
Like I said, I don't think he's lost in the shuffle. I mean, you just need to. I don't think he's lost in the shuffle. I mean, you just need to get that mid card title win as well too to build him back up. I mean, a lot of folks went to mid card and the main card as well too, title as well too, so he can do it.
Back, so there's a lot of different factors playing a part in LA Knight and his status at the top, but hopefully WWE figures it out and he can win a world championship in the year of 2024. Fort Fall Animation says that WWE is better now than 20 years ago. That is a super hot take, and while WWE is on fire right now and it feels like they rejuvenated the company, nothing beats 2003 SmackDown. To me,
I will say that I wanted to hear his one as well too. They're doing good. We're getting a lot of resurgence. We get a lot of resurgence of quality. We get you know me. We get resurgence of the baby faces as well too. But it still doesn't hold account to the ruthless aggression era, the peak attitude era as well too. I say peak attitude era. Early attitude era was cool, but peak attitude era was like definitely a best time as well too. It's best time, but yeah. But it's getting like a lot of research for stuff that had went down during the attitude and ruthless aggression era, like the babyface resurgence, the more creative control as well too. So yeah.
2003 SmackDown was the best wrestling ever. It's my favorite. That's probably when I just started watching, so that's probably why it holds a soft spot in my heart. But then again, you had John Cena, The Undertaker, Kurt Angle, Brock Lesnar, and all those other guys, Edge, Rey Mysterio. It was just the roster was so stacked. It was unbelievably stacked. And I think a lot of people talk about the 2008 roster being stacked, but I think to me 2003 was the best ever of all time. Red Shirts Dizzy says that nobody in the Judgment Day except Rhea Ripley is a believable main eventer.
I'm gonna say this. I kind of agree, and this is the thing. I kind of agree. To be honest, I don't even think Rhea is like only as popular because of the mommy thing. She's like almost like a step below with how bad Roman Reigns is with part-time as well too. But only thing is she's there all the time. It's just she barely defends the title. That's the thing as well too. But as far as Judgment Day, I can say Finn could possibly still do it. Damian Priest is so no Dominic and no JD. And speaking of Judgment Day, as just folks that actually want Damian Priest to cash in on Cody once he wins it so they can burn the book. No. I hope not. Like, don't do that. If anything, cashing in on the World Heavyweight Champion as well too, no matter who it is. I mean, will it still be Seth or it goes to CM Punk? Who knows? Let Cody finish the story. Like, don't troll the fans like that. That's trolling the fans right there for real.
And I can see what you're saying, but I think that Dom is really getting towards that status. I really feel like in a year or two, Dom will be a main eventer. But right now, I guess he's not. But on the other hand, Finn Balor does feel like a main eventer to me. JD, definitely not. Finn Balor, yes. Damian Priest, there's something about him. For some reason, I can't get behind Damian Priest. That's why I don't like him as the Money in the Bank winner. Maybe they'll change something in a couple months, but I don't know. It's been a couple years. It's been a few years with Damian Priest on the main roster, and I still don't see him as a main eventer. So maybe that hot take's kind of right in some aspects, but I do see Finn Balor as somewhat of a main eventer. Anyways, Brill Wrestling says, if done correctly, Santos Escobar and Dragon Lee could be this generation's Eddie Guerrero and Rey Mysterio.
Yes, I agree with that. That match they had was pretty awesome, ball too. Oh, and shout out to Dragon Lee finally taking that belt off of that dirty, dickhead, dumb ass Mysterio. I'm talking about Dominic Mysterio. Thank you, man, for real. And I hope they let him hold it for a while too. Don't not the bullshit they did with Trick Williams, man, for real. I hope so, but what they say right there, I can see that. They gonna have some. They gonna make some hits. They gonna make some classics as well too. They can make some classics. The match they had earlier, they had this on the match they had before was a classic as well too. I mean, could have been a little better than but they gonna have some classic going forward, man. I can see it.
I'm sorry to burst your bubble, but absolutely not. I do really like Santos Escobar in his heel turn, but I just don't see him being as the next Eddie Guerrero. The same thing goes for Dragon Lee. He's totally different. Rey Mysterio is a legend. Speaking of Rey Mysterio, the next hot take says that Dom is going to be better than his daddy. I don't know why I said daddy, but
No. He's gonna. I mean, he'll do good for the hillside, but better than his daddy. Nah. He's still. His only thing is popular is his heel heat right now, but he's not that. But he's not. He still need work in ring, especially if he was the term babyface though. What we have now. I mean, he has to up his. He have to up his skills a little bit though as well too, because all he's doing is right now is need that help from Judgment Day a lot most of the time. That's about it. Other than that, I don't see him being better than his daddy. You know what I'm saying? Unless he sharpen up his skills like crazy. And I'm not trying to talk about my body because my body ain't the best right now, but tone up a little bit and anything as well too, he'll be very convincing.
But anyways, no, I don't think so. Rey Mysterio is literally an icon. This guy's had one of the best careers ever. He's been doing it for 30 years now. The guy's
it's not like Dominic hating on Dominic is a heel, but this is general like I said, like if you have the term babyface, like he has to show more now as well too, because his heel run showed that all he relied on his heel runs well too. In babyface run, I show him props or anything, but it's like he relied on his dad a lot on this one too. So he gotta prove that he can do stuff on his own to convince me that he's credible enough to even come close to his dad at least.
Legend, and unfortunately Dom, I don't think Dom will be better than his dad, but maybe he could be on the same level as Rey or a little bit below it. But if anything, that's not bad because it's Rey Mysterio, so it's hard to be better than one of the GOATs, one of the greatest to do it in the business. The next hot take says that Survivor Series is the best PLE this year.
I can say yes. Yes, I feel like only maybe it was one match was bad, but every single match on there was not was anything bad. It was like it was all the matches was good. Maybe one wasn't the best, but one match wasn't the best, but the rest majority of the match was pretty good. So I say it's definitely one of the best PLEs. I'm not sure it's the best, but definitely one of the best. But let's see what Pllana say.
And while it was good, I feel like the matches weren't that great. Like, I understand that Randy Orton came back and that was hype. And I understand a lot of people think that CM Punk's return as well with Randy Orton made it the best pay-per-view ever. But I don't know. I feel like there's been much better wrestling. I liked WrestleMania a lot more both nights. If you take both nights, I really thought that WrestleMania was significantly better than Survivor Series. So I will say WrestleMania is my favorite PLE. The next hot take says that War Games is better than traditional 5-on-5 elimination match.
I would say it's 50-50. I like it, but I feels like they should switch it up. Or have just one War Game match and one elimination match. And to be honest, I feel like the women should have the elimination match and the guys had the War Game. Not trying to be sexist or anything, just the way there wasn't enough build up for a War Game, while the men had a better build up for the War Games. Well, too, to be honest.
Sorry, I don't agree. I know a lot of people love War Games, but for me, the traditional 5-on-5 tag team match, that is where it's at. That's what I used to watch as a kid. That's what I loved. And I feel like it leads to better wrestling. When you have the War Games match, it's just kind of like a spot fest. And I'm not a big fan of that. I would love to see WWE alternate, one year being the War Games, another year being the traditional 5-on-5. Then the next year could be maybe champion versus champion. Just switch it up, spice it up a little bit, Jason says that Bianca Belair is very mid.
Tired folks downplaying Bianca Belair. I really am. All right, but go ahead.
I understand that she's kind of stale as a babyface right now, but maybe she needs a heel turn, or maybe WWE needs to do something different. I don't think she's mid. She's a great talent. WWE just isn't booking her the.
Don't do no heel turn, please. I mean, if anything, Spice will carry out there up without doing a heel turn. Because right now, I'm gonna be totally honest. I did a heel turn for Street Profits and Lashley, and it's doing okay. is okay. It's not the best. It's not good at all right now. Like they didn't really need a turn. They just needed to change things up a little bit. And then by this is my thing. Heel turn can't always be the answer. It may be answer for some folks, but not. Oh, it can't be the be all of the answers for a character change up or anything like that. All right. Sting proved it with his character. That's why best it is. Only other person I can think of that spices up a little bit. AJ Styles kind of did it with his Lone Wolf though. He joined Bullet Club later down the line, but other than that though, don't really need a heel turn all the time. Just change up a little bit as well too. Even Undertaker did a little change up while a turn as well too. He eventually turned him. Just saying, the heel turn is not always the answer. Do it when it's think is needed, not just because the spot. Like heel turn shouldn't be needed just for. Shouldn't be the only answer for character development as well too. Do it for a storyline reason, not just for character development or anything like the person's style. That's because 9 times out of 10 it don't always work. It's not 100%.
Best. Rocky Cena says John Cena should not be losing all the time. He's at the point where he's pretty much guaranteed a loss, and it doesn't mean anything anymore to beat him. And I totally agree with this. I think WWE.
Yeah, they shouldn't have him lose a solo. I'll be honest. They shouldn't have him lose a solo and walk out to the sunset like that. They shouldn't have. I'll be honest, but only reason I'm okay because John Cena, because a lot of people say John Cena don't put guys over. That's one way I was okay with it though. So now folks can shut the hell up about saying John Cena don't put people over. So yeah.
WWE really messed up with giving John Cena all these losses over and over. I get he's old, but you know what? At this point, there's just like no stock in beating John Cena. You beat John Cena, it's like, all right. You know what I'm saying? So if anything, when he does come back, I think he should be getting some wins to change that vibe, to make it feel special when you beat John Cena. And the last hot take says that I still want Velveteen Dream.
Now, I'm going to tread softly with this. I do kind of agree. I understand why, because it's controversy. I feel like he's definitely one of a true definite what if in WWE in wrestling in general. I truly feel like he's a definitely one of the big what ifs in wrestling. If none of that shit happens, he would have did some wonders, man. But I understand that what he did is not forgivable and anything as well too, and he kind of like burned his bridges. So, but I still feel like he definitely could have did some shit if none of that controversy ever happened. He could have did some stuff in WWE. He did it. He's a big wrestling fan. He respect the hell of the business. Not me. On Tough Enough, he was an asshole about being respected about the business. But I feel like he definitely would have did some stuff. Know what I'm saying? So let's hear what Pllana has to say.
Back. Yes, Velveteen Dream, the character was great, but no, we don't want to see him back because the person behind the character was not the best. Anyways, that is it for the video, guys. Thanks for watching. I hope y'all enjoyed. If you did,
That's the thing, yeah. His controversy fucked himself over. That's all. More than that, he did some shit with the Velveteen Dream character that made believe they give us the big what if, but anyway, there's some good hot takes as well too. My response to hot as well too. Like I said, for the main one, Roman is as much as I don't like the current Roman Reigns character as well too. I do not think he's the worst champion. I understand why people go there because how he's booked right now and everything. Now, the only thing I'm not reason why I'm not too on anybody as well. Case with some folks are right is for health reason as well too. If it's case is health reason, that's why I'm not too whatever. Fuck off Roman about it right now, because case it is about health reason, I'm gonna respect that. But still, please, for the love of God, have him drop it at 40, man. People can say that they need to do him hold it for the records or all that. No. Because the only thing he's holding it for is the records. He's not doing anything with it except appearing once in a blue moon. You know what I mean? If they're doing that, they're doing it just to feed the trolls. That's the one that's going to do. All this going to do is feed the trolls. That's all it's going to do. It's not going to. It's not going. It's not really going to please fans. It's only feeding the troll fans as well too, who just want to see other fans pissed off over it. That's all it is. Nothing more, nothing less. Because it's supposed, I told you, there are fans are like that who just wants this stuff to happen just for heat, and they're heat miser fans. I call it as well too. They want it for heat. Nothing more. Nothing about the wrestler. Nothing about storyline. They just want to see it, just to see fans pissed off, see the internet burn, fans melt, the world end as well. That's all they doing. Nothing more. All right. They're, like I said, they are the shadow work of wrestling fans right now. If you don't want to talk about shadow work, go watch the season, the last two seasons episode of the season finale of Organized Crime, Law and Order. Other than that, if you like more reaction, like, share, subscribe to my YouTube channel. It's your boy T-Bear signing off. One love.